Hello, welcome to today's video. Welcome to Unit 6 of the Alfred's book, Play Piano Now, Book 1. And we are talking about chords. So you may have already been introduced to chords, whether with the scale degrees exercise or the chromatic chord exercise. So you should already have a little bit of knowledge about these chords. Remember, a chord is 3 or more notes. 3 or more notes played together. The C major chord is made of the 3 notes C, E, and G. It says here that we are going to play all 3 chord notes exactly together with our fingers nicely curved, as when we play any other note at the same time, except we're playing notes together. And remember, as you play them, make sure that you drop the full weight of the arm into the hand, and then when you lift at the wrist to release. Let's practice C major chords for the right hand on page 60. Here we go. Let's play that first example. 1, 2, 3. C, E, G, C major. 2, 3, 4. C major, C major, C. 2, 3, 4. And of course you can repeat that if you'd like. Now let's do C major chords for the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, E, G, C major, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On page number 61, you notice that it has written exercises away from the keyboard. You're going to write the note names in their order for both bass clef and treble clef. This next one, circle the C major chord only for either bass clef or the treble clef. We also have an interval review. We're going to write the note name and write the note according to the interval that is given. So for second, we're going to put a D there. And then, of course, for a fourth, from the D, we go up to G. Please complete both of these systems. Let's turn now to the next page on number 62. Brother John. It says here that we are going to learn the right hands and left hands separately. Let's go ahead and play and say our note names for page number 62, Brother John, just for the right hand alone. These are all quarter notes. We do have a few half notes. Be mindful of those different rhythms. And I do see that in the second system there are some rests. Let us also be mindful of those rests. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, C, C, D, E, C, E, F, G, E, F, G, G, F, E, C, G, F, E, C, C, rest, C, C, rest, C. You can also clap the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, C, C, D, E, C, E, F, G, E, F, G, G, F, E, C, G, F, E, C, C, G, C, C, G, C. So for the left hand, the first 4 measures are the chord C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. You're simply playing that C major chord under each measure of melody. On measures 5 and 6, you're going to continue the same chord. C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Notice that on measure number 8, it changes. Rest, G, rest, rest. rest, G, rest, rest. And that's where the melody goes down to this G note here. Let's see if we can put both hands together now. Remember, C chord for the first first six measures for the left hand, and your melody in the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, D, E, C, C, D, E, C, E, F, G, E, F, G, G, F, E, C, G, F, E, C, C, G, C, C, G, C. One thing more that I would like to point your attention to is the difference in dynamics. The left hand, notice there is a P for piano, and the right hand has mezzo forte. This is just to remind you, when we play music on the piano, the accompaniment, which is the left hand chords, is always softer sounding than the right hand melody. The melody should come out a little bit louder than the accompaniment. Let's go ahead and play through this one more time, no speaking, just to listen to that difference in dynamics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to the practice exercise, sight reading. Now this is supposed to be an exercise for you to review the steps for reading music. Remember, first we're going to clap and count the rhythm. Now I didn't count, but you should be counting out loud. Next you'll clap and say the note name. D, E, F, G, etc. And then, of course, when you have your chords on the bottom, you're just going to say C, 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 as in C major. But because saying C major is a lot of syllables, let's just say C and let that count for the C major chord. After doing that, you're going to play your notes, saying the note names out loud, or you can say them in your mind. Here's a demonstration of the sight reading piece on page 62. Notice that I did a crescendo at measure number 4. I was in forte from measures 5 until about measure 7, and then I decrescendoed again at measure number 8. Please be mindful of that. Let's now move on to page 63 of Unit 6. Here's a happy song. And let's go ahead and clap and count the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, when we encounter either a chord, we'll just say the name of the chord as a C, or if we have an interval, we'll just say the name of the interval. In this case, we have a second between F and G. Here we go. 1, 2, note names, go. G, F, E, D, E, F, G, C. F, E, D, E, F, second, second, second. G, F, E, D, E, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, C, C. Notice there are differences in dynamics here and there. Forte, then we go to mezzo forte, and then we have a decrescendo there at the end. Let's go ahead and place our hands in C position, play and say the note names. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, F, E, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, E, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Very good. One more run through just so you can listen to the differences in dynamics. 3, 4. Last for page 63, practice exercise, sight reading. This is another exercise for you to consolidate all of the steps. First, you're going to clap and count the rhythm. Wherever you'd like to clap it, making sure that you understand when to hold for the left hand and when to play different notes for the right. Next, we're going to clap and say the note names. E, F, G, C, C. Of course, when we have the chords, we'll just say the chord name. Then, lastly, we'll play and say the note name, and then we'll play, of course, by ourselves. Here's a demonstration of the last piece on 63. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it. Please practice these pieces on Unit 6 every day, and we will see you at next lesson.